Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Still filling in for Hamish while he's in Italy, but I'm happy to be here with you today. And we're going to go over something that is very important and often missed. Some of the easy wins with basic optimization that are just super often missed. Every time I do it out on a campaign, I'd say I only see them hitting these wins maybe 2% of the time. So let's go over it today. First, optimizing a website. There are some basic areas that need to be impacted first. We've discussed this in the past. I'm sure Hamish has covered it as well. When the crawlers first crawl the website, they crawl the page. And when they're crawling the page, the first thing they look at is the title tag, the H1 tags, the primary header, the other heading tags, and then the content itself. But while they're scanning and crawling this information, they're actually they're crawling the code. They're actually not crawling what we see in the website. They're crawling the code of the website. And within the code, there are certain opportunities to have keyword inclusion and embeds that can actually help provide more relevancy to the crawlers and help your site to become more relevant for the keywords you want to rank for. So for starters, the biggest missed opportunity I see, alt image text. So what alt image text is essentially where you're including a snippet of code behind an image, embedded behind an image that explains what's in the image. And now the original purpose of alt image text was for people using blind readers. So as they scan through a website, it would say image of, a plumber fixing a pipe. Boom. And so it's all about inclusion, right? And so for Google, this is vitally important. Having that inclusion, having that opportunity for everybody to be able to read through a site and understand what's there. So including alt image text helps in that context, and it gives you an opportunity as the owner of the site, as a business owner, to include the keywords you want to rank for again on the page without it being spammy within the alt image text. For example, like I used before, let's say you're a plumber in Chicago, Illinois. You have your page, you have, plumber in Chicago, Illinois. Let's say that it's a specific page that's actually about, fixing a toilet. You have the page, let's say, toilet plumber or toilet repair, whatever. It's a bad example of a keyword, but you know what I mean. On the page, and the title tag and everything, and then you have the content. It's all great and supporting it, and then you have an image of a plumber, big strong plumber fixing this toilet, and then everything's looking great. Probably should have chose a sink, but oh well. And in that image where you have the chance there, again, you can say the image of, plumber fixing a toilet, or toilet repair in Chicago, Illinois, or whatever. And in which case you're including that keyword again, it's getting scanned again, and it's an easy win. Now, these don't have a lot of bearing within the algorithm. It's been proven over and over. There's been a lot of studies, but it does have some bearing. And again, it has that opportunity to add keyword inclusion without it being spammy. So take advantage of that. Second thing, more specific pages, the better, right? So for example, let's say you are a service industry like a plumber, you have your baseline services, you know what I mean? And if there's anything that you can relate to those and expand upon that, instead of just having, for example, let's say, you do plumbing, HVAC, and, something else, basic construction or something like that. You have those baseline page. A lot of times what you'll see is they'll have a plumbing page under their services, a HVAC page, and then like construction or something like that, or contracting. But they won't break that down even more specifically. The more pages you have is essentially each page you can use to target a specific keyword cluster. So for example, plumbing, then you have, toilet repair, sink repair, septic repair, whatever, drainage, everything that needs, and you can create a different page for each one of those that then makes those a targetable term where you can drive backlinks to those pages. Those pages have more relevancy themselves for the specific terms. You have a better chance of ranking. Now, same with, going down line, you do the same with HVAC. You have heating, you have air conditioning. Again, having those broken down in specific pages, being as specific as possible, where if you think, can I turn this into a unique page? The answer generally is yes. And it just expands your opportunities for keyword inclusion and for ranking for more terms. All right. The third one, internal linking. Often gets missed. If you have two services or two products that are closely related to each other and you can internally link them to each other, do it. Let's say you have an e-commerce site, you sell shoes, you have two shoes that are the same make, but maybe one is blue, one is brown, link them together, Be like, okay, this shoe, also see this shoe in blue or whatever, and include an internal link. Bringing these things together, making the navigation easier. Essentially, in Google's mindset, that's what they're seeing. They're saying, okay, they're making it easy for the user to find exactly what they need. There's ways backward and forward and connecting things together, and it's really easy for the user to find exactly what they need. and this helps. Now with optimization, the golden rule is do it once, do it right. So choose the keywords you want, the cluster you want to rank for, optimize the page specifically, make sure it's clean cut, natural, and good, and then it's ready to go. Optimize it once, get it indexed, leave it alone, let it do its thing. Far too often people will rework their optimizations over and over and over again. Oh, I want to do it this way, or I want to do it this way, or maybe this keyword is, this version of the keyword is doing a little bit better or whatever. Don't mess with it. Optimize it once, do it right, leave it alone. So just some basic tips there about some of the kind of the easy wins you can have with basic optimization that are often missed. Like and subscribe. Again, we love you. You're awesome. Thanks for joining us. We hope these videos are providing value for you. And leave your comments below. Let us know what you would like to hear about.